Hey guys, welcome to round B. Well, round one, match B between Streamline and DBN. Team of two here casting for the Anzac Dota weekend, along with Ollie.
Hey. Oh,
Hey,
sorry, tired. Oh.
hi, here we go again. Sniper Troll ban. No one likes those
Hmm.
heroes at the moment.
No,
I
no one
mean,
does.
I like playing Sniper. I don't like facing. No, I don't mind facing Sniper. I really hate Troll in all aspects. Hate playing him, hate facing him. Shit hero.
Yeah,
And a Batrider ban.
nobody like Batrider. They're the
Yeah,
team that always bans Batrider.
I know Streamline always bans Batrider. I thought it was, but obviously neither of these teams liking Batrider at the moment.
Okay, so yep.
Yeah, I mean it's like we're going into picks and bans, whatever. Yeah, that's going on. But the big news that was released recently that you just linked me to actually is the fact that Valve will now be.
Hosting 3 additional tournaments over the time rather than
They
just
won't
the
be hosting.
international.
They will be
Well,
sponsoring 3 additional ones.
sponsoring, but that's their thing they want to do.
Yeah, so we're essentially going to have 4 major tournaments. It's going to be kind of like tennis. We're going to have like the 4 majors each year. And the reason that they're doing this, it seems, from their post, is because this way, what they can say is if you want to compete in these 4 tournaments, you have to adhere to a kind of roster change limitation,
Mm.
which personally I think is a fantastic idea because it's going to mean that the players in each team are more consistent. There will still be changes, but they're going to be much more consistent. You're not going to see this swapping out like for every tournament and all this kind of stuff. And it's going to mean players can be viewers, spectators can be a lot more involved with a particular team. It's not going to be like, yeah, I love this team. Oh, all their players are different. Screw that team now.
Yeah.
We
So,
see the Axe band out as
there's
well.
Crop Shaker coming up.
The Co-op
Not many
Shaker.
people playing the Crop
Well,
since I've seen,
the
but
Co-op
that's
and
because of
Shaker have
being
been
banned.
banned out every time. So the Queen of Pain finally gets through and it gets picked up straight away, along with that
Mm.
Earthshaker, which
Yeah, so nice defensive support and a very aggressive slash flexible mid hero. Which can also be played on the offlane, so it really does show the versatility of the hero right now.
yeah, it's been a while since I've really seen her played on the offlane, but she
Mm.
definitely did used to be. That was through TI 2 or 3.
One or the other, but basically the hero has the ability to go
Yeah,
mid lane and off lane, for example.
yeah, you've got the blink and you can with the high right click damage and what's it called? The Shadow Strike, you can actually trade blows very, very well with any of the supports trying to harass you on the offlane.
Hmm.
You just need to take a bunch of regen with you. Can't hear me in game. What's going on? Has my thing decided to be a pain in the ass again?
You turned off your in mic, and so did I, so that could be me.
And we're back. Sorry, guys.
And I'm back.
In-game mics were turned off. We are now on though, and you should be able to hear us. We
Yay!
have been talking about the new news released, which we'll go into more detail as the tournament goes on, as this match goes on. And we've just been talking about the bans. Obviously, we've got Troll, Axe, Sniper, and Batrider banned, of which none of these teams like to play against. Axe being the common first pick if he gets through.
Mm.
And
So
then,
got the Bristleback taken out too now.
yeah, and unlike in the last game, Queen of Pain and Earthshaker were not banned, so we saw them get picked up first.
There you go, shaking. Pardon me. So not too much happening on this lane, eh?
On the what?
Not too much happening with these bans and picks. They're pretty standard, I think. Apart from obviously the bottom two were banned like every game that we cast before. I just don't know where you're going to go from here with pickups. Maybe head into. I don't know. It depends. Are you going to show your hand here or are you not? Because you can pick into your carry. You could go into maybe a mid lanes. I'm not too sure. What's your thoughts
Yeah,
on
I'm not
what's
really
coming up?
sure either. I mean, you've got a good lane here for DBN already with the Juggernaut Lion, and you've got a good support and your solid mid laner here with Streamline. And if you look at the bans that each team's been banning, we've got quite a lot of, except for the Troll and the Sniper, really. From DBN, we've got bans coming out that are kind of teamfight disrupting heroes, really, with the Bristleback, the Tide,
Tidehunter.
and the other one. And on Streamline here, we've got they're kind of banning out your initiators here with Axe, Sand King, and Undying.
Well, Undying also being his own self, like a counter initiator as well.
10 seconds remaining.
So
5 seconds.
there comes the Disruptor. Good to see that hero come back into the meta.
Yeah, I mean, I love Disruptor as a hero. He provides like a lot. I mean, it's also great against that clockwork. You know, he hooks in, you can just glimpse him back out again.
Yeah, but he still gets the trap off, which is the main part of that initiation, I think.
Yeah, he will still get that off. The second thing is you can kind of get rid of the Queen of Pain with it as well. You can bring any of these heroes back if you start to push and they go. That's why Glimpse is so powerful.
So as you can see here, though, that none of them want to reveal this late game carry. So it seems like, well, a carry, you know what I mean, a bigger carry than Juggernaut.
It's kind of it's probably the mid laner here for DBN that they're holding back, but it will be our hard carry for Streamline that they have not yet picked up.
Yeah, surprisingly, there haven't been many bans on mid laners, so banning only an extra one. They've still got a very big pool to choose from.
Yeah. The other thing with the Disruptor ultimate is you can never count that out. It is just such an amazing ultimate and can do so much in a fight, especially if you can clump them somehow. Be interesting to see if they run a Darkseer or something. Question: can you vacuum people through Darkseer's kinetic field?
Darkseer's kinetic field, yeah.
Disruptors.
Yes, you can.
Okay. So you can clump them all inside his ultimate.
If it's anything like Dota 1, what it actually does is just reduces your movement speed to 0. So being moved physically is different. Hence why you can hook people out of it and through it.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah. Makes sense. Really quiet on Twitch. Interesting. Audio.
Hello, Twitch.
I'll just give it a boost before this doesn't work until I restart the stream. Alright, I just boosted both mine and my mic and the game sound, so hopefully that will help. But that's a little interesting that it's that quiet. Anyway, we apologize. Let us know if it is still being strange. As we eat up just about all of the reserve time here for Streamline, and this seems to be something that they do. When you go into this last set of picks and bans, they use up a hell of a lot of their time really planning out what they want to do. And why not? Your reserve time is there for a reason, and there's their hard carry.
Interesting into a Disruptor, a Phantom Lancer.
Yeah, I mean, it works well against the Juggernaut. If you get found by the Lion, if they can find the right you, he will disable you for quite a while. Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible against the Disruptor, really.
Not exactly great though. I'm thinking in this one.
I mean, you can use your doppelganger to get out of his kinetic field.
Not if you're caught with the ult.
In fact, I'm pretty sure you can dodge Glimpse with that as well. The ultimate's the only problem for him. But I mean, that's a problem for just about any hero, really.
I'd probably be looking at a Shadow Fiend mid. Good way to deal with Phantom Lancer if you're ult. Great hero in general for leaning. Doesn't do particularly well versus Quap.
Yeah.
But if you can keep Quap at range, then actually does surprisingly well.
Yeah.
As long as you get a nice ranged carry or something, a ranged hero for your mid lane, you're going to be pretty safe. So it seems they want to keep it till the end.
So it looks like we're going to have a Phoenix offlaner. Interesting. Phoenix is not someone I've really considered particularly useful in many situations for quite a long time now. Since he got the nerfs to his fire spirits, really. I mean, the multiple nerfs, but it's been quite a while since then.
Definitely makes you wonder what their mid laner is going to be like.
I mean, it's not too bad. We've got 3 melee heroes here, and obviously the illusions don't hurt his ultimate either. So in terms of that kind of thing, it's not too bad. And if you can land your fire spirits on the Phantom Lancer, if he groups up on people, because he often does, then it's going to lower his damage output by a hell of a lot.
Yeah. And there goes Silencer. No one's allowed Silencer anymore. He's too good.
Yeah. Plus, he's going to really interrupt what they can do. We saw the power of him in the previous game against Juggernaut. If your Juggernaut runs in and he hasn't got a Manta or something like that, then you just throw that Silence out and he becomes pretty useless, especially if he's popped Mom to try and use that ultimate.
40% extra damage taking creep, that's what you call it.
Yep, and we get a Skywrath Mage. We might actually see a little bit of roaming from the Earthshaker Skywrath here. Skywrath being such a powerful hero early game.
In fact, you might want to even lane Magnus into the mid lane.
Yeah, I don't know who they're going to put there. It's going to be a pretty interesting pick, because it's a big one too.
Magnus would actually dodge 90% of ganks just because of his impale. Your skill,
Yeah.
sorry.
But you've got to look at effectiveness as you go later as well.
He's hugely
mean-
effective. You get him up a blink, he's going to be a terror.
Yeah, and you can give the cleave to the Juggernaut early.
It's got huge synergy in their lineup. I think it'd be a great pickup. Helps deal with Phantom Lancer, allows for mass disable, and is good in all respects, supporting almost every hero bar Lion.
You know something I haven't seen?
What's that?
A Bloodseeker.
Don't think Bloodseeker's going to be the pickup here, but
No,
maybe.
I don't think he will, but I have not seen a Bloodseeker pickup. Is he not in Captain's Mode yet?
He is. He's back.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The only ones that aren't in Captain's Mode are Oracle, Winter Wyvern, I think. I don't think there are any others.
It's just a little hard to kind of justify having a Bloodseeker on your team over other heroes.
Yeah, well, there are a lot of heroes that can do the same thing and better, usually.
10 seconds.
The only thing that really sets him apart is his ultimate. As far as like amplifying damage and stuff like that, and there are
there's your
multiple
Magnus.
heroes. There we go, there's Mag.
Thought long
Maybe
and
they're
hard about that.
Maybe they're listening.
It wasn't 2 minutes since you said that. We can just read people's minds, Ollie. We can read people's minds. Hexy
I think
the
it'd be a good
sexy.
matchup.
Yeah, it should be. Why does my camera always start like over here somewhere?
My own stats in the middle.
Look where mine is.
Ha.
And we've got a pause coming out to start off with. Going through the Radiant lineup, we have Rain playing on the Clockwork. On our Queen of Pain, we have Sacrifusion. On our Earthshaker, Hexy the Sexy. On our Skywrath Mage, we have Merp. And on our Phantom Lancer, that looks like an Earthshaker because he's standing in the way, we have Lead the Masses.
So if we go over to the dire side, we have Hakumen on the Phoenix, we have Megama Salad, what a nice name, on Disruptor, JC for Noobs on the Juggernaut, Pretty Tank for the Lion, and Jellysicle for the Magnus. So it seems to be pretty obvious with the lanes for the dire side. We have Magnus heading towards the mid lane, and it looks like a tri-lane with Jug, Disruptor, Lion, and then we've got the off-laning Phoenix.
Yeah, and we're going to see probably fairly simple lanes as well from the Radiant side as we get PL down bottom here. Earthshaker's sitting up top right now. I think he might be looking to block the creep wave as it spawns and make sure that he's going to give Rain here at least a level 2 from that first creep wave. It's a cool looking other hand on this lion. Is that just normal? It might be normal.
30 seconds to battle.
PL here with 300 gold in the bank. What do you reckon he's trying to save up for? You reckon he's going a very early Basilius?
I think it looks like an early Midas rush or Basilius. My bet is a Midas, but that's just me.
A little bit of damage coming out.
I think you want it to go too late, so maybe not.
There goes the horn. Here we go. Get yourselves pumped up. We're going into the last matches of today. Streamline against... Where the hell?
What a play!
What happened? Oh, he got it as well!
And he got it.
Did he get glimpsed?
Yep.
Right.
He got glimpsed, and then the cogs stopped them from getting the rune anyway.
Yeah. That was great. Because I looked down and there were cogs sitting there and Clockwork was like out up on the high ground and I was like, what the hell just happened? He doesn't have a force staff? Could you imagine if he did? And he tries to block the creep wave again here, but doesn't quite manage to do it as he's going to let one melee creep through here. But at least that range creep is still going to die very fast, and he is going to guarantee himself a level 2 here. Especially with that starting rune. Queen of Pain should have a Should have a fairly good time against this Magnus to start off with, and she will be able to contest runes better than him because of that blink, but we all, I mean, I don't know if you've played against Magnus mid, but when he starts getting a bottle, that shockwave spam at about level 3 is absolutely ridiculous, the amount that he can just spam that and get his farm.
Especially with the mana cost being only 90 at all levels.
Yeah, Merp here just completely zoning out this poor Phoenix. Just hiding in the bushes. What do I do? Hopefully the wave is going to push, he says, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case.
Might be a lane to move on from.
Yeah, Phoenix, I mean, he's going to have a little bit of trouble elsewhere. He could come and help out the Magnus in mid, just throw out a little bit of harass. Other than that, I guess if he stacks the jungle, it would be possible to for Phoenix to kill it with the DOTs he gets from Fire Spirits and Icarus Dive, but it would probably be slow. I think he's actually managed to find a little hiding place here. He's actually going to get a bunch of experience. That's really clever.
They don't know.
They don't know. Unless he's downhill now, so he's not going to see him. Ooh. They're wondering where he's gone.
Got that vision.
If we bring up the last hits here, it's kind of what you'd expect. The Magnus not actually doing that badly. Faking out some skewers in mid to suicide skewers. As Clockwork gets himself a little bit out of position here.
Oh.
But actually doing a lot of damage to this Lion. Oh my god, is this going to be first blood? Clockwork just turning it around. First blood!
And second blood.
A second blood? In mid?
Cost him 2 invis wards. No, Phoenix jumped in ahead of him. Stole the rune, was an invis, and then as he kept going, kept dropping wards.
Wow.
And got him about here. Meg didn't really help out, unfortunately, but I guess he has more than enough to worry about in the mid lane.
Yeah. So 2 early kills going the way of Streamline here, and 2 kills you would not expect to happen either. Oh, could be in a little trouble with Rain here. He has no mana. Oh, the field just misses him. He should be able to get out with those boots a lot faster than the 2 supports on the side of DBN.
There's that shockwave. Not too much happening right now, with all lanes just being lanes.
Slow coming out, sending on some damage here. The silence goes off, and the Phantom Lance comes in and secures the kill. The bonus damage you get from the silence from the Skywrath Mage is just much early on.
30% first level.
30%. It's insane the amount of damage you get from that. Earthshake coming in here, and this could be a kill on the Magnus. Should go down.
He's living. There he goes.
Bam, bam, bam. Good rotation there from Hexy the Sexy. Didn't even use his smoke for that one. Magnus just getting a little bit far up.
Getting caught out and then taken down.
Bottle now on Rain. I think he actually bottle crowed that. He may have had that for a little while. And Hexy the Sexy is going to find himself a little bounty rune on bottom. And DBN Hakumen on our Phoenix, just still level 2. Not having a good time. Lion
Definitely
also
not
with
getting through it.
0 CS.
That's fine, he's a support.
Ooh, smoke coming out on top lane. Are they going to try for mid, or are they going to try for our Clockwork?
I don't think they'd be rotating mid unless they got level 2 onto the Glimpse, which they don't.
Well, they don't know it, but there's still an Earthshaker sitting around in mid as well, so...
He'd be out of range if they killed her quick enough. Well, there's the haste rune being triggered.
Yeah, there's a haste rune as well. They're not going to get this kill. That's bad timing for them. That's quite unlucky. I don't know if they knew she had a haste rune, but if they did, then it maybe wasn't the best call. Unless they're level 6 on this Magnus, which they're not. The Hex comes out, but gone. Absolutely gone. That's what the haste rune does. If there was no haste rune, that may have been a kill, but...
Rune saving lives.
Ooh, nice. Getting a value scream there, hitting the Magnus as well. But he's got that level 3 in Shockwave, and he's got that bottle up, so he is going to get farmed now. And there's not a lot you can do about it.
That 225 just coming through every time.
So
at only 90 mana.
Earthshaker being our main roamer right now, and the Skywrath instead opting to just babysit our PL as they go on. Phoenix down bottom, the silence comes out, and that's a lot of damage coming out. That's another dead Phoenix. Kill goes the way of the Skywrath Mage.
Letting Skywrath get way too close for his silences.
Yeah, and if we take a look at the fight recap, Skywrath actually got just about 250 gold there. Clockwork up top, going on the Juggernaut, actually doing a lot of damage, but he's going to get held by the slings, and Lion comes in. Should see a stun come out, and this is going to be just enough damage to kill with the Phoenix coming in as well. He was hopefully in assist range there, because he's in desperate need of some EXP and gold.
Buyback rocket. Buyback rocket.
Buyback rocket. He's got spin up now. I don't know if he'd trigger it in time though. You see a collision of people in the mid lane as Magnus gets a couple of hits on the Queen of Pain, and then they go off to their separate sides of the river. Split up, you two, no fighting. And we've got a smoke gank coming in from Streamline. Merp's been seen, the silence comes out, and that is one dead Magnus. Also going the way of the Skywrath, now on a dominating streak.
Definitely not doing too well for our friends in DBN. Getting smoke gank constantly. It's doing well.
Oh, there's a hook shot up on this clockwork. This is going to be interesting. I think this might be the death of Juggernaut. He has no mana. Oh! He's not going to get lucky enough! Oh, he does manage to get away though, and with those boots he should be able to just run out. There will be no return kill. Not enough mana to turn this. He does have a bottle though. If he bottles up here, we have a teleport coming in from our Magnus. He does have reverse polarity.
Gonna go for the rocket. Reverse! Yeah,
reverse polarity on 2. That was great. Skewer under the tower. Into Lion's done as well, and there's a lot of damage coming out.
There might be a rebuttal kill.
Not enough mana on... Yeah, enough mana on Merp to get the kill. They didn't actually kill the clockwork. Skywrath Mage does go down, and Queen of Pain comes in and finishes off a few. In fact, oh, just misses there. Oh, great stun. Juggernaut comes back in. He doesn't have level 6. A little bit of a dangerous place to TP into.
And the TP out by Quap there.
And in the meantime, PL farms away. 57 last hits now. At 7 minutes in. He's going straight into this Yasha to start off with.
Surprised he just doesn't go straight ready with this, with the amount of farm he's had.
You could. I mean, he's got his Morbid Mask actually, so he can survive on lane here and switch to the jungle if need be. But he is going to be quite nasty quite fast. Yeah, he hasn't really been ganked at all. So we see an Invis rune going the way of Sacrifusion here. No, he's just trying to kill them. Oh, I think he was planting a ward and got aggroed by the creep wave.
We got the ward up.
He did. That he did.
No D-ward at least.
Here they come. Dum 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 dum. The supports. Earthshaker and Skywrath Mage, and they're going to see a Lion at the same time he sees them, and everyone should just back out now.
They don't want to play.
They don't want to play. I'm not sure I would want to play with them right now either. Although we have a clockwork going in, is he gonna spin and leave?
Win to win.
Well, in that case, I guess leaving was a win. You didn't die, so
yeah,
it's something.
Win to win.
And the tower goes down on bottom lane. Tier 1 being taken by Phantom Lancer. He's now got the Yasha up, and he could probably get those treads up very quickly if he wanted to as well. Only about 100 gold off, and he'd be hitting pretty hard.
Looks like there's a fight opening up on top lane here.
Yep, as the Juggernaut ulti comes out, dealing a lot of damage to that clockwork, and he goes down. The stun's coming out from the Earthshaker, trying to do what he can, but the spin making him magic immune. The Queen of Pain 11 seconds away from this ulti. Is he going to be able to do what he needs to? The Lion hanging out to throw out a stun if he needs. There's a lot of damage coming out on the Disruptor, potentially, but not actually. And Hexy the Sexy is going to go down.
He's still alive.
In the back end of play, I hear a scream coming off, and it actually kills the Juggernaut up here. And Magnus coming in behind our Skywrath Mage and is going to solo ulti him, and he is one dead Skywrath. Teleport coming in from Clockwork again after he died to start off with, didn't he? And Queen of Pain is still around with quite a lot of mana. They could potentially do something, but it could backfire. The scream comes out on the Magnus, doesn't do too much. Quap is just going to blink out. Overall, probably a pretty good fight. Yeah, 3-for-1 trade there for DBN, so a pretty good fight. They do lose
top on that one.
the Juggernaut though. But in terms
they do take 3 for it.
Yeah, exactly. If you take a look at the fight recap there, it was a pretty good exchange.
Definitely not bad.
Take a look at the gold and EXP graphs. Our net worth is still on the side of Streamline, about 7,000, and about 4,500 in EXP. We should see that dip slightly after that fight up top, but
yeah, it takes a
not
little bit
quite coming through yet.
And another pause.
Pause! Oh. Oh. Dun 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 dun. Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go. What can we do about that?
We
So,
go before the game starts.
What we were talking about before we realized that our mics were not on, for you people in game, is the news that Valve is now going to be sponsoring 3 other tournaments throughout the year aside from TI, and they're going to be kind of grouped together into an almost like in tennis you have the majors, you have 4 majors a year, so it's going to be very similar to that. And the reason they're doing this is that because these sponsored tournaments will probably be the largest tournaments of the year, people are going to want to play in them. And that gives them control over what people can and can't do, because they can set the rules that you must follow to be able to play in these tournaments, which everyone will abide by. So to be able to play in these tournaments, they've stated that there are going to be restrictions placed on roster changes for the teams that want to play. And so this is an effort from them to make the competitive scene more consistent and make it easier for viewers to follow their favorite teams.
And we're back.
Yeah, what do you think about the changes they're making, Ollie, with this kind of thing?
I've only just really looked at it, but I think it's quite good, because then it means that there's going to be high stakes Dota going on a little bit more. I don't know how they're going to fit in with current tournaments, or maybe they are going to be the current tournaments. They haven't given us enough information to really help out.
Yeah, they haven't told us which
it.
tournaments, because they have said that the other 3 will be Valve sponsored but will not be Valve run. I would be willing to bet one of them will be the DAC, which we already had this year. It was a good timing around the international as well, much earlier. And so that could easily be one of the tournaments, as the mid tower goes down by Queen of Pain here, and we might see a fight on top as the smoke gank comes in.
Maybe a Dream League one. Or Dream Hack, sorry.
Disruptor gets kind of caught out, but he throws down the kinetic field and actually blocks them. Rain looking for a potential to hookshot, and a really good ulti comes out from the Phoenix here. The damage coming out from the Skywrath and the Queen of Pain together, just doing so much here. Looking for a shockwave kill on Rain here in the back end. I don't think he's going to get it though. Bottling up to stay alive. And Queen of Pain taking out the Phoenix after he healed a full from that ulti. With a haste rune there, just running around like a madman, and is now just going to teleport out. They did not have the Juggernaut in that fight. He's still farming away, but he doesn't have a hell of a lot right now.
Caution, that Jug's farming.
Yeah, so that fight probably going the way of Streamline there.
Definitely.
The burst that came out onto the Clockwork, and there was the Clockwork and the Disruptor, was it not, that just really destroyed them there. Yep. That's the power of your mid lane Queen of Pain over something like a Magnus. That Magnus doesn't cope quite as well with really split up team fights, because he doesn't have that single target burst. He requires you to hit a few people with his ulti, the reverse polarity, to really change a team fight around. Whereas the Queen of Pain, with the maneuverability of the blink, can really deal with kind of quite split team fights and doing a lot of damage to supports early game.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely pays off for them too in that.
He actually found him. Hex coming out here. Magnus in tow, but probably not going to be able to get this. Sadly, not actually slowing. Yeah, and that removes buffs?
Debuffs.
It debuffs? Really?
It removes debuffs, yes.
Wow.
Basically like a self-active purge.
It doesn't say it does. Oh, yep, and dispel debuffs. Wow. Wow, that is strong. I didn't actually know that dispelled debuffs. As we learned in the last series here, as we see Clockwork going on top, but not quite going to get this kill on Disruptor. Murph really wanting to get close to get it. As we saw in the Phoenix being very aggressive here. Nothing going to come of it. As we saw in the last game, the doppelganger from Phantom Light Clockwork.
No.
What happened there? Queen of Pain killed Juggernaut. And now there's a big fight going on as well. Yeah, Earthshaker there, gonna get caught out by the Disruptor though. Oh!
And then a double kill from Quap.
Oh, the rocket coming in at the perfect time, and Queen of Pain jumping in with it, and this Quap is really paying off for them as Clockwork finds the Phoenix. Is he going to go on this? He has no hook shot. We do have
Oh,
no.
there goes the
Dodged.
jump.
The jump had to go off. The Skywrath Mage was coming in the other way. I don't think he knew that, but it ended up being very good for him. He probably would have died otherwise. Where did Magnus die? Did I miss that? I missed that. Action
So did
action all over the map right now. What is going on?
Oh,
And they're going to have to back out of this one. Yeah, welcome to Streamline. Juggernaut just farming up the catapult while he can, while he's spinning. Streamline again grouping up in mid, looking to use the hookshot from Rain and the Mystic Flare from Skywrath Mage here. Hexy the Sexy standing in support. They may or may not find the Juggernaut. I don't think they will. They might. The stun comes out, they're not going to be able to follow up the hookshot. Creep Wave getting in the way to stop them going on the Magnus there. Lion warding the high ground.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now, the last time they found the Phantom Lancer, they couldn't do anything about it. He just ran away from them, and he gets his Manta and Teleport boots already.
Gets soloed.
Did he not
Like
see the Lion there? Good stun coming out from the Earthshaker. Oh, just faking the ulti, and the Mystic Flare coming out from the Skywrath Mage, absolutely destroying them. Oh, just a bit of a misplay there. The good ulti coming out from the Disruptor, but being skewered out by the Magnus, and 4 dead already, and this is probably going... What happened with the glimpse there? And this is going to be 5 as Magma Salad goes down.
Doppelwalker.
Yeah.
He used a doppelganger and dodged it.
Right, that's what happened. We were just talking about that, and this is probably going to be the tier 2 top. That was a 5-man wipe.
5 for nothing.
5 for nothing. And if we take a look at the golden EXP, 20,000 gold and about 16,000 experience now in favor of Streamline. They're really starting to run away with this game.
Yeah.
Queen of Pain now with the Orchid up, going into
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Hex, probably? Nope. Lincoln's.
Queen of Pain? Definitely going to Lincoln's.
Just for the Lion?
Lion, Disruptor.
Oh, the Disruptor
Quite good.
Glimpse, yeah. It's not a lot else that's kind of... It's just Glimpse and Lion, really.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
It'll still help, though. Those are 2 big spells for shutting her down. And it's not like you can buy anything that will save you from Magnus's reverse polarity. Oh,
Yeah,
Clockwork hooks in. This Lion is... nice stun. He actually got it on both of them, but he is going to go down.
Oh, he just got...
Good ulti here from... why do I keep forgetting this guy's name? With the really awesome ulti. Phoenix. It was actually a very good ulti, splitting them up and stopping the Clockwork from running away uphill. Although the Earthshaker Fissure actually stopped him anyway, and Magnus taking the kill with his Skewer. Not his Skewer, his Fissure. No, oh my god, Ollie, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Smoke comes in, but it's not gonna be fruitful. There is a blink on Magnus and reverse polarity in 4 seconds. Oh, great stun coming out from the Earthshaker. Merp's sticking around though. Blink Dagger comes out, Skewer just hits him, and he gets silenced straight away, and just stands on the ulti and almost dies. Oh, Earthshaker ulti finishes him off. But Earthshaker should die for this. No finger up on the Lion, but with the stuns they have, he'll stick around to die. In the back, we have Queen of Pain coming in and bursting out that damage with the Phantom Lancer. 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, and it's just this Juggernaut left alive, running away from this Queen of Pain, silenced up, slowed, and we have a hookshot up. Is he going to use it? There we go. And that's going to be 1 dead Juggernaut as well. In fact, are they going to go for the Courier or the Juggernaut? Just kill the Juggernaut.
What's worth more?
Juggernaut picks up his Mask of Madness just before he dies, though, so that's not too bad for him.
Less gold loss.
But in terms of a team fight, it ended up being a 2 for 5.
Horrible.
Yeah.
It ended up being, unfortunately, very horrible for DBN.
In fact, considering how far they were behind, if you actually look at the fight recap there, they only lost out on golden EXP from that fight by about 900 in both. And that's what you get from the rubber band effect.
That is true. They get the one or 2 kills here and there, and they're back into it.
Yeah.
They need a fair few more to get back into this one, I think.
Yeah, especially with his Aegis now on this Phantom Lancer, he's going to be very hard to take down. Pings coming out from the Radiant side. They look like they want to take this fight in mid lane. Stun coming out from Earthshaker, the slow. Is he going to skewer away before he gets stunned? Nope, there goes the silence. But the Clockwork Cog's actually pushing him over the barrier. A nice ulti from the Phoenix here, but it's not going to quite be enough with the glimpse. They should get one kill. Queen of Pain coming in the back, but not managing to find anybody. He's now found the Magnus. Clockwork running around with his blade mail up, and there's a good reverse polarity here, but sadly the Disruptor ultimate is down. But having said that, if you the Juggernaut is hitting hard actually. The Queen of Pain on the run a bit here. Gonna be able to get away with the blink, and in mid lane the PL coming into the fight now. And that's gonna be one dead Lion?
After
maybe not.
Oh no, hasn't used his Aegis yet.
Purple goes down, Lion goes down, and he wants to continue fighting here. He knows he's strong and he knows he has this Aegis.
Aegis, yeah.
Oh, and Queen of Pain just comes in as well, just with the added damage, and this might even be the, yeah. The ulti comes up from him, but it's just not enough slashes at this point. Still level 1. Did he not skill it during that fight, or...?
He misskilled.
Oh, that was big, because he could have actually got a kill there if that was level 2.
Yeah, definitely.
And they're going to go and take their tier 1 mid as a reward. They didn't even lose Aegis, though.
Tier 2.
Tier 2. Tier 2. Here they go. On the tier 3 and mid, this is where they want to be. This is the first big step on the way to victory, on the way to that throne that they just need to kill to win. Just that one pesky building. Good Clockwork, oh my god, that's a lot of damage. The Queen of Pain ulti coming out to just try and tickle him and kill him in the end, but the Clockwork coming in from miles away to get the kill with his hookshot, and the Queen of Pain dropping someone on the other end with the PL. Phoenix coming in, doing a bit of damage while he can, but he's going to doppel walk out of all the debuffs. Man, that is good. That needs a nerf. Juggernaut
Not exactly
healing
that
up.
strong.
No, it's really strong against certain heroes. There was a great dodge of the skewer there, and the shockwave comes out to finish off the thing. That doppelganger doing so much here on from Lead the Masses. Debuffing, dodging skewers left, right, and center. He's still got his Aegis.
Dodged an
Still.
RP.
Did he dodge the RP with it?
Earlier. Like a lot earlier, like
Okay.
about here at some point.
Right. Yeah, that's a very, very good skill. The fact that it so completely takes you off the map. I mean, it must take you off the map in a
Like
different...
a phase.
No, it must be different. Because... Oh my gosh, there's the blink dagger. Dead, and they actually have enough... They don't have enough power to hit this. That's a great turnaround here, and that's going to be a double kill. Oh, the glimpse! That's going to get a triple for this as the Earthshaker goes down to the Phoenix as well.
2 for 3, not too bad.
That was a
They did lose their two
fantastic
good calls.
turnaround.
And in comes BL.
And bam, Lion goes down very fast.
How did he pick the right one? Well done.
He's got the diffusal played up.
Yeah.
Supports are going to drop to this Phantom Lancer very quickly. So it ended up being a 3 for 3. Honestly, I would say it still went in favor of... It heavily went in favor of DBN. If you look at the golden EXP change,
A huge goal change.
that rubber band effect. But having said that,
XP was huge.
they called out the mid laner and the off laner just for a couple of supports, wasn't it? No, the Magnus died.
Yeah.
So it was the
The
mid laner and the
Magnus
support.
and the Juggernaut. No, the Juggernaut went down.
The Jug went down.
They're pulling back, and are they going to get the kill on him? Nope.
Might not be able to get off RP here. That silence lasting a really long time. He's got blink up. He's bottling up. Juggernaut getting so close to killing that Phantom Lancer, but just not quite managing to do it. Got Rain in the back here, looking for what he might be able to do. Somebody goes down.
got him.
Phantom Lancer
Took care
killed
of the
Disruptor,
Aegis.
and
And then
the
the Aegis
Aegis goes down. This is going to be one dead Lion. Yes, and we have the Clockwork cooking in onto the Juggernaut here. So Earthshaker coming in and cleaning up the cleaning up.
Brutal.
This is brutal. People are dying left, right, and center. This is going to be another team wipe. Bam! Earthshaker manages to get it.
Again.
Hexy the Sexy with the gem and the kill steals. Clutch plays. They're going to actually go for top and
Very
mid at
much
the
kill
moment.
steals.
Are under attack.
Quite easily so, too.
Yeah, especially with this Phantom Lancer starting to get fairly big. He should have another item soon.
Is under attack.
Unless... Did he buy back? No, he's got the ultimate orb in his stash. We're seeing a hell of a lot of action this game. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah, lots of kills. Unfortunately, DBN coming off worse than most of them.
Yeah, unfortunately the kill's not really going both ways, but still an exciting game. So there's 2 Raxes down for Streamline here. Earthshaker throws out a stun right near the fountain as they take a couple of the shrines. Skywrath takes
Oh,
a big
looks like
boot.
mine. I'm sorry?
If you're looking at this...
Oh no.
Oh man, goes well with the whole pauses for toilet breaks. Storm Spirit bombing. Oh, Queen of Pain kills someone while I'm looking at what's it face's things, and a skewer from him, but pulling Rain along with him. Rain actually really caught out here. He might go down. Yeah, he should go down here quite easily. But the rest of the team here, PL about to take out. Nope, Queen of Pain steals the kill. Blinks in and whoop! Take that from your illusions. Thank you very much. Glimpse on the Earth doesn't go far. Earthshaker stun comes out but misses everybody. Oh, great reverse polarity on 2. There's no skewer to go with it though, and he drops fast. PL just running in. This is a little dangerous for PL. Oh, he has Sacrifusion with him. He should be able to get a few kills here. 1, 2, 3. It's another team wipe.
Team
And
wipe
there's the
after team
GG
wipe. There's
call.
the GG call for that one. Not too bad again. Unfortunately, Streamline showing a lot of class.
Yeah. Every lane they did well in. The Clockwork got a solo kill against the Streamline, against the tri lane up top to start off with, and that did not go well. He had too much presence in that lane for being against a tri lane up top. The mid lane didn't go too badly. You expect the Queen of Pain to kind of win that lineup. You expect Magnus to just get a bit of farm, and he did. That's what happened. He only died once to a gank from the Earthshaker. No,
but he
it was
got
twice.
ganked, which really didn't help.
Yeah, they came in later.
Sorry,
One of the
he got
big
ganked,
things
which
was the
didn't help.
Phoenix getting completely zoned out by the Skywrath Mage. Anyway, so that Streamline take the victory in the first match here, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes?
Team minutes. You're gonna be back in team minutes. 10 is not a real number.
We'll be back in about 10
10
minutes for
minutes
game 2. So join us then, and it should hopefully be another great game.